is the first time they've met this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
Booker in the corner. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Thompson.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe. Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Suns trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Booker. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
Paul, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
From deep. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Looney. Here's Mr. Incredible, defended by Paul. The offensive rebound. Here's Mr. Incredible. Drops in the layup for 2. Mr. Incredible's got 13 points. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they wanted Owens. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The baseline J. That's tipped.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
So for the Suns, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Šarić. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Then for the Warriors, Kumingas come in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Here's Mr. Incredible. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 18 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Suns call time with the regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. And things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Here's Payne. That one's off. Still out of sync. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Wiseman the pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Poole. Passes to Mr. Incredible. From past the arc. That shot misses. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Iguodala. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the pass to Ayton. Over Iguodala. They get it back. Craig can't get it to go. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Johnson. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Lee gets the bucket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Mr. Incredible falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Phoenix has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Lee outside. Pass to Ayton. Payne gets a wide open look. Suns keep it alive. And the basket by Johnson.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Suns shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Lee
first.
passes to Craig. Lee outside. He dishes it to Ayton. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Payne. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in.
And Cam Payne has gotten this reputation, and it's well earned as a professional. Just able to come in the game, ready when called upon. He's going to impact on both ends of the floor what's being done out there. And that effort level, that has kept him around.
And so here's Phoenix. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy. Don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor. Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Mr. Incredible. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Johnson finds Ayton. Back to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Payne covering. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
20.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge...
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns.
With a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into. And played well.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Lee in at the threesome.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Here is Mr. Incredible. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that
Jonathan
possession.
Kuminga throws it down.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good. Good passer.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Payne can't hit.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Booker with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Payne kicks to Lee. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker. Now here's Ayton. 6 to shoot. Lee passes to Ayton. And nothing is falling for him right now. And he lobs it up. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his first bucket in this one.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And another basket for Golden State.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Payne. 1:41 left to play in the first half.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Mr. Incredible. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. Group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Good on the bucket.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Lee. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Payne. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Payne hits them both. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Poole, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Booker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And you see the defensive potential of what it is that James...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Way up. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Substitution here for Phoenix. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Saric. Crowder, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Mr. Incredible. James Wiseman's out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And there's Iguodala. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard position. Craig can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Mr. Incredible. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. 53 points for Mr. Incredible.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Payne passes to Booker. Now here's Crowder. He's covered by Iguodala. Crowder feeling it out a bit. He's looking for Craig and finds him. Can't connect from short range. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And it's the Suns with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They grab their own miss, and Crowder grabs it in.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively, but also on the offensive rebound.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Launches it. Offensive rebound. Crowder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. They get Andre Iguodala.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple of years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things, and winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Out to Payne. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Payne. 2 minutes uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got 6 here in this quarter.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Snatched up. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here is Mr. Incredible, Payne covering. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his...
Right in my way. I got fatigue on my body on right Maserati. It's right. I'm going out of space. I remember days going on missions, hopping in fences, running from... my pajamas.
Breakfast for all my pretty foes, and my boyfriend look like DiCaprio. I could strike a pose for you, pose the bro. Get the angle right though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Flow, that's a begin to grow. That's the antidote, that's a miracle, that's the answer. Apple in my throat, urban on the road, way too sensitive. And my hands are cold, need a fatty go. Feel like Comic Sans overused with that paper butter. I'm a killer queen, after me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the prophecy, I need to do it. Yeah,
honest, cause I lie a lot. She ain't ginger, but she got a. Can we turn this up to a higher notch? They don't wanna dance, they just tryna mosh. Let her somebody else, cause it's icy high. Icy high. Hey, I'm in the back of a Jeep, bad chick in the wheel in the passenger seat. Ain't nobody with me, got a bachelor's degree. You can skip me when you, cause I enjoy the dreams that I have when I'm asleep. Back in the city and I'm back in the streets. When they see me out, know they ask if it's me, and I say, yeah. Back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the streets. Yeah, back in the city. Flow, I seen 5D like I'm better than Eddie. I got the hot pot running, I'm a little unsteady. I told my grandma I'll be back when it's ready, but I'm a liar. The other band on me and the polygraph goes haywire. Polymath, polyglot, Paul wants a cracker, but I just like a lip smacker. Ethereum, got up in the hip ceiling, got up out the water, feeling like Popeye, yeah. Feeling like Popeye, yeah. Whole Foods, cause I be feeling like Popeyes, yeah. Freddie, I'm a killer queen, lather me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the privacy, I need it. Allergic to it. I'm very yeah. Back in the city, yeah. Back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the streets. Yeah. Flow,